Good morning, guys. It's Monday morning. I've been up since 4. You know the routine, making my husband's lunch. And me and the kitty's been laying in bed. She's still in bed, y'all. See, she don't want to get up. She didn't like when I turned on the light. But it had to be done. And yes, I've been in bed laying, watching YouTube. You know. Let me just back that up so you can see it better. But I was going to sleep till 8 o'clock, but I just got up. I mean, that's just me. I did pass out last night, so I finally got some sleep, y'all, since I was running on 3 hours yesterday. But I need to write on my calendar that I'm going to eat with my dad today. And I'll probably see my mom at some point unless she has to substitute teach. She didn't know last night. I talked to her on the phone. So I ended up watching the rest of this movie with Sandy and Danny. If you know, you know. Where they sing and dance, and I think it's supposed to be based in the 50s. And then they drive off into the clouds at the end of the movie. If you know, you know. And I asked my mom about that scene because I've always been curious, because I've watched that movie, there's no telling how many times, and I'm always like, so what happened? But she said they graduated and they went out into the world, and that's what it meant when they drove a car into the clouds. So now you know, because she's a big fan of that movie. And yeah, so I knew she would know the dealio, because back then that was her boyfriend, the star of that movie. Yeah, you know who he is. He was so pretty back then. But yes, I look rough. I just put my hair up and I'm going downstairs to get my sweatshirt, because I had to take it off last night because I had to wash the dishes and I didn't want to get, my sleeves wet. So I'm going to go downstairs, take my medicine, do my routine, and I'll take you with me. And I'm going to take you with me today. If I don't get to see Mom today, my plan is packing up some of my cleaning supplies like toilet cleaner, my Swiffer and Swiffer mop, maybe my 409. Mainly those two things though, just the Swiffer mop and the toilet cleaner, and I'll take some of my toilet rags, because even though she's going to complain the whole time, I'm going to Wes's Mama's and I'm going to clean her bathroom. Because like I said, she's 91, she can't get around that good, but she lives by herself, and she's just a stubborn old lady, and she needs help. And the few family members she has left, they don't help her as much as they should. So I'm going to just put it in my hands and do it myself, because that's what my mom says. She's like, just clean her bathroom then. And I'm like, she's just going to gripe me out for doing it, but I'm going to do it anyway. She can just sit there and gripe at me. I'm just going to walk into her house with that bag and my little Swiffer mop, and I'm going to go straight into that bathroom and I'm going to clean it. And I could sneak and go to her bedroom bathroom and see what it looks like. It's just a really super tiny bathroom, but I mean, the one sister, I think she's got 1, 2, 3. She's got 4 sisters. She's got one brother that's still alive. So, but she's the oldest one of the brute. I think her mom and daddy had 13 children. But you know how they did back then. They had a bunch of kids, because they needed help working, or they just had a bunch of kids back then. There wasn't no such thing as birth control or whatever. But anyways, that's my plan for today. And then tomorrow is my doctor's appointment, and I'm planning not to eat anything but blueberries and drinking a lot of water, because I've got to be at the doctor's office always early, even though they make you wait almost an hour for the doctor. Like, that's including the wait room, and then the waiting room, and then they put you in a room and you have to sit there forever. But I'm prepared. I know the routine, and that's my plan. I wasn't going to eat anything. I was just going to, what's it called? Fast. But I know blueberries are good for you, so I'm going to eat me like a handful of blueberries in the morning when I wake up, and then I'll drink a lot of water because they're going to be taking blood Tuesday. And I hope I get like normal results and everything's fine, and I didn't overdo it with my junk food and my sweets. And they're, I just don't want them to tell me that I've got diabetes now. So, and then if they don't tell me, then I'm going to, praise God, and I'm going to be like, yes, I've got time to redo my mistakes. Because I was looking good. Like, I've been seeing, on Facebook how it pops up like 2 years ago or whatever, like your activities, your posts. And I looked good 2 years ago. After losing just 30 pounds, I look so good, but you can tell. And part of this video, I like rewatched it. I might delete it just because I looked horrible, and I'm not sure, because I was like talking to y'all seriously, being truthful, and I don't know if y'all like that, so I might just delete that whole part of the episode. Plus, I was showing you this side of my face, and this is just a bad angle. Is that a cat hair? Yeah, no, it's a fuzzy from a pillow. But, yeah. See, yeah, I don't like that. But hopefully if I lose weight, I can lose this, and it won't affect my skin. Whoa, I made a bubble with my spit. And that's also my biggest fear, is if I do lose weight, which I know the more you age, the harder it is to lose weight. FYI, y'all. If you're struggling at a young age, you better lose weight now before it's too late, and it's hard to lose weight. I'm almost 40, so it's going to be hard to lose weight. But I'm trying to be determined. I did buy ice cream, but it's just one of them things. I wanted ice cream. I've not had ice cream in over a month because I've been sickly with a cold and, all that snot. You're not supposed to have milk and dairy when you're all snotty. So I wanted ice cream. It's just indulgence. I'm not perfect. I'm only human, and I will slip and eat junk that I shouldn't. But that's, the truth. Let's just go down there. Also, I have to fold a lot of my clothes and put more in the dryer. I would take you downstairs to the basement, but it's embarrassing. So I might maybe I'll zoom in on me putting the clothes in the basket. I don't know. So one of my favorite YouTubers, shout out, is a woman named Sierra Ann. You can go. She's got 2 million subscribers. She lives in a little town in Alabama, and that's what gave me the idea of maybe I can make a living off of YouTube in the little town of Tennessee. I'm blessed to have almost 280 subscribers, and I'll thank you for that. So, I don't know. I didn't even think I could have 10 subscribers, so I really appreciate y'all. And shout out to one of my subscribers that always comments on almost every one of my videos. Kelly, thank you for taking the time to comment and actually making me feel like I have a friend out there. So thank you, girl. I really appreciate you for commenting and watching my videos, and you're awesome. Let's go down there and get to work, y'all. Who else saves their grocery bags, y'all? I do. I use them for trash bags or anything. Recycle, y'all. It's fun, and it's free. I'm gonna grab some of these to take over there. Urgh. Can't get them out. So my cousin Holly told me about these, and they don't work for me, but they are just original strength. Maybe I need extra strength, because I still be having that acid reflux when I eat pizza. Yeah, I can't sleep for that reason, and yeah, I really hate getting old, y'all. So my husband said I could buy stuff that I need, so I'm gonna buy us both more toothpaste. We're almost out. And yes, it's already that time, y'all. I gotta clean this vanity and mirror again. Which the mirror is not totally bad, but this vanity is nasty. So I gotta do that today as well. And this is the stuff I use to clean the toilets with. It makes your bathroom smell nice and clean afterwards. Nice and bleachy. So I'm gonna put I've got my gloves in this bag. I'm gonna put the little toilet rags in this bag. That way I can just throw them in there after I'm done and throw them in the washer when I get home. Cause I found that cleaning the toilet is easiest when you use rags. And I've got different color rags for different color purposes. And I do also use paper towels as well. Which I'll probably just take some paper towels because I've got extra ones in the man cave bathroom. I also gotta vacuum this nasty 23-year-old carpet. And that's why it looks so gross. And plus when you have animals, like I said. And you see the carpet right there, how it's different colors. It's that carpet spray we buy. Because when she throws up, we have to clean it. Anyways, yeah, it stains your carpet. But like I said, I don't really care about this carpet. Oh. Because we're going to rip it up whenever we ain't got no animals anymore. Put down hardwood. This is how I left the living room last night. My husband took forever in the bathroom. He always does. He's like, I had to go to the bathroom, you know, to the toilet, and then he was going to take a shower. He spent like 2 hours in there. He sits on the toilet and looks at YouTube or his phone. I'm like, gee whiz. Because I'm like, are you out of the shower yet? I want to wash the dishes. He's like, go ahead. So anyways, I got to put these that I folded up in his man cave closet as well. And this book is really good, y'all. I know it's bad lighting. Let me turn this other light on. Oh, there we go. And yes, I got almost everything in my living room decoration-wise at Hobby Lobby years ago. I bought these and the frames at the Wild Gals old-fashioned photos in Pigeon Forge. But yeah, everything else, Hobby Lobby. I got the curtains at Lowe's, I think, and the curtain rods. We got the cat tree at Petco years ago. And I told my husband about this crazy television. My sister said it really is just getting old because she was over here with Cruz when we were playing video games. Cruz was like really engrossed in that game. He was playing it, and the TV just like goes black and it turns to the Blu-ray player. I'm like, what is going on with this crazy television? And then it turned itself off again. I'm like, now you know I wasn't lying. Anyways, let's go in here. I gotta put this in the man cave too, this little basket. And there's my sweatshirt. And yeah, Food City, if I didn't already say, yeah, they got their drinks on sale, at least the Pepsi products. I gotta remember to take this bag to Mama because I forgot to do it last time. So unfortunately, we still hadn't fixed this pipe that leaks, so got my trusty bowl still under there, y'all. Alright, we're in the man cave closet. I might take this bigger one. I wish he'd go ahead and pick out a mirror. This wall looks so bad. Hopefully we can get a mirror to cover this up. Alright, got them bags ready to go. Let's put this in the man cave closet. I really need to buy Wes more hand towels for his bathroom. Because I took all of his, I guess. Because he's only got one. So yeah, it's something we definitely got to buy as well. I've got to buy me a new. So the little tiny mini bath scrubby thing that I got. That you put, you know, body wash on and you bathe. Anyways, it fell apart in the shower like 2 days ago, and I forgot to buy one yesterday when we were at the store. But my husband told me I could just buy what I needed today, which I'm not going to buy much because we've only got $128 to last us till next week. Yeah, and we got to buy groceries next week on that. So yeah, like I said, we lived it up this weekend, and now we're going to pay for it next week when we ain't got no food. But you know, that's just how it is when you're always on the struggle bus. But hey, I'm just your average struggling American, you know. But I mean, it is what it is. At least we get to eat good sometimes. That's done. You know how scatterbrained I was yesterday? Well, I forgot to tell y'all, one of my confessions was I'm a poetry writer. I write poetry. Well, I used to. I stopped. I think my last poem I wrote was maybe when I was 34. So it's been about five years since I wrote one. I'm sure I could probably write one again if I just sat down and, you know, it usually just comes to me and I write it down. But anyways, yeah, that's a little side note or something you didn't know about me. Yeah, they're about love, life, and God. I started when I was at the age of 15 because I was a hopeless romantic, and I wrote love poems, and I always make them rhyme. And I mean, some of them are not that great, but some of them are really good. But I'm not gonna, you know, recite them or let you see them because I don't want anybody to steal my work or whatever. But when I was 18, me and my cousin Coco, that's her nickname that I call her. Ever since we were little, that's what I called her. We're the same age. She's like a month. August, September. She's 2 months older than me. So, anyways, we were close when we were little, and then when we were teenagers, we would hang out. And she could really draw really good. But anyways, so I thought of, let me, you know, make this book. And I turned my poems into a book, and she drew some of the artwork for the poems. So we worked on that really hard, and I went to a publishing place, and this was back in, you know, years ago when stuff wasn't as expensive. But when you're paying for it out of your pocket and you're just a teenager, and yeah, it was too much. I couldn't afford to make a book. So unfortunately, the book never happened. But the little, what's it called? I was told to, you know, put everything together and then send it to myself in the mail. So nobody, that was like the poor man copyright or whatever. So that's what I did. And it's still in my closet to this day. That little envelope or whatever with my poem book in it. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, that's something you didn't know about me. But I bought this cup probably about 2 years ago, and I love this water cup because it's got all the Disney dogs on it, and you know I'm a dog lover. But I've used it constantly, and it looks really gross down there on the bottom. And I think, you know, Sierra, shout out, Sierra Ann, she said that she had the water bottle ick, so she bought her a new water bottle. Well, I'm going to recycle this because I got the ick. And I mean, it's, the words are peeling off, and I used it a lot. And I've got so many cups, y'all. I still haven't showed y'all my cups. I got to do that too. So this is our cup. These are all my water cups. This is Wes's, of course. And he forgot to buy apple juice, so he didn't take apple juice this morning. He just bought it out of the machine at work. And then we got these at church for being a door greeter. They gifted that to us a few years ago. I've got one and he's got one. I put a Bucky sticker on mine. And then he's got his Three Stooges coffee cup he's had for years. I think his dad bought it for him. But we don't drink coffee, but he still has it. He'll put Coca-Cola in it occasionally. And then this one, he got at work, and I put a Yeti sticker on it because he had a Yeti sticker. And that's our cups. And then we go up here, and I've had this cup right here since I got married. It was like a glass set my friend got me, and all of them broke but this one and one of the big ones. All the rest of them broke throughout the years. But yeah, this is our coffee cups. We don't even drink coffee, but we drink. Sometimes we'll drink hot chocolate. And sometimes I'll put milk in this when I'm craving milk and cookies, and I'll dip my cookies in the milk. In my little Beauty and the Beast one, and my little Jack one. And I've got a Sally. I think she's in the back. But yeah, that's all of our cups. Just on this side. Anyways, y'all, I gotta go be a housewife and, take care of the laundry. So I'll see you when I go to town to eat with my dad. Plus my sister's going to be there too. I probably won't show them, or I probably won't even show the restaurant, but maybe I will. Who knows? It's usually packed, but maybe not on Monday. We'll see. I'll see you later. This picture right here was when we went. I'm pretty sure it was called Covington, Georgia. I could be mistaken. But that's where they filmed the Vampire Diaries. And this is one of the Michael Myers houses and it was still in that town. So, and my husband just happened to be wearing his Michael Myers shirt. So he was really stoked that we just happened to walk by it and saw it. I mean, I wish the trees wouldn't grew up, but they probably did it on purpose for privacy. But you can still see a little house back there. But I just think that's neat that was actually in a Michael Myers film. I think it was the last one they made. I mean, according to my husband, it wasn't the best movie. But the fact that he actually got to see a Michael Myers house in real life was kind of a bucket list, a little small bucket list of his. And that's just from one of our little trips. I love going on adventures with him. I think that's part of the reason why I'm glad we didn't have children. So, because when you have kids, it's hard to go places or even have money. And I know we're struggling right now with the money situation, but I'm glad that we were able to go on trips a few years ago. And hopefully the plan is this year, the plan is going to Seattle, Washington. We're going to go to a baseball game, a professional baseball. And then we're going to rent a car and drive 5 hours to Forks, Washington, where they filmed Twilight. Because as you know, I'm a huge Twilight fan. We're going to go, and I got to go to La Push Beach, get my picture there. It's just going to be a lot of photo taking. And yeah, I'll take y'all with me so you can experience too. I'm going to go to the high school. And we're going to try to go. It's another 4 hours away in Oregon is where that little cafe is in the Twilight movie. It's not actually in Forks, Washington, where they filmed. They filmed a lot of different locations in a lot of cities or states for the Twilight movies. But I'm just a Twilight nerd, and I know that. So anyways, yeah, it's in Oregon. I forgot what part of Oregon. But we're going to go to that little cafe, and I'm going to hopefully sit in the same seat that Charlie and Bella sat at. And I'm going to have to hold the ketchup bottle. And then, since we're so close, we're going to go to I don't know if you ever watched that TLC show back in the day called Roll-Off Farms. Or, no, they have a farm, and their last name is Roll-Off. But, it was called, I forgot what it's called. But if you know, you know. Anyway, I'm going to go get my picture made in front of their Roll-Off Farm sign. I think it's like an hour away from the cafe. I mean, that's the dream, that's the hope for this year, and I think it's going to be at the end of August when we're going to go. But I mean, I don't know my job situation, and I don't know if it'll happen. I mean, I want to go to different states like we've been doing, but I also want to go and take my family, you know, my sister and her kids, to Florida again, because that was really fun last year. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just up in the air. But he has already been looking at flights and how much stuff costs and everything like that. So, it's in the works, y'all. And I'm just crossing my fingers, but I can't cross my little fingers because they're short. Yeah. But that, you know, that was just a side note. Look at the weather, y'all. It's supposed to be 63 today. That's crazy. Let's fold these now. These were at the bottom of the washer when I put my husband's clothes in, out of the washer into the dryer. Ain't that funny? They were in his pocket, I guess. It's the little baby ones I got from the Dollar Tree. It washed all the paint off that. Or almost all the paint. Funny, funny. If you ever see these in your local grocery store in the U.S., get them. The jumbo blueberries. They're the best blueberries ever. And now I'm going to make me a handful for breakfast to hold me over until we go to Peppo's today. If you hadn't seen my earlier videos, my little shorts about Peppo's, I think it's better than Chipotle, but I've only been to Chipotle once, y'all. That's another confession of mine. I've only been to Chipotle once. It was about 4 years ago. I was with my mom, and I didn't have any money, so she paid for it, so I had to get a kid's meal. And I wasn't impressed. And then the queso, it's like thick sour cream looking yucky. Like when I want cheese dip, I want it to be drippy. And yeah, I wasn't a fan of that at all. So yeah, Peppo's is really good. I know they're not everywhere, but it is a burrito bar chain, and they're really good. But that's where we're going today. Usually when I go meet my dad, which is, you know, every other month, or as of today, it's like 8 months since I've ate with him. We usually go to Peppo's. So I'll show you what I get. I keep thinking, do I want a big burrito? Because they do have burritos, but I love their burrito bowls, because they give you a lot. But I'll show you. See how plump they are, y'all? And they actually have good flavor. They're not just mushy. So good, y'all. So good. Let's make some blueberries, and then I'm going to drink my H2O. And see, this is the little breakfast I'm going to have tomorrow as well. And I know it's kind of weird talking about financial situations and money on here, but I'm just trying to be real with y'all and show you that, you know, not everybody is a rich person that makes YouTube videos. And yeah, we be struggling. Oh no, I dropped one. 3-second rule. I'll wash it. But yeah, that's why they invented credit cards. So you will survive another day. Alright. My H2O is already in here, so I'm going to eat these and then read my book until I take a shower and get ready. Oh, these blueberries fooled me. They're sour this time. And tart. Woo! Yes, I made a face, but y'all didn't get to see it. I'm still going to eat them. I'll probably end up freezing them. That way I can eat them easier. Because, yeah, they sour. They tart. Guys, I actually made it to the gas station without breaking down. Check it out, how close it was. Yeah. That's better. It only took $29.55 to fill her up. I wonder if they're going to make the roads bigger, y'all. Hey guys, I stopped at my mom's house. She's still talking, even though I told her I'm showing y'all this. She just gave me a bunch of chapstick. Ain't this cute, y'all? It's Santa Claus, but she dressed him up like a beach bum. Anyways, I thought this was cute and wanted to show you. Hey y'all, I made it to Peppo's. My mom, she's silly. She likes to paint rocks and hide them in town, so she gave me one to hide. Check it out. Ain't she a good little painter? She's good at everything. She can draw, paint. She's pretty much a professional house painter. She painted her whole house by herself. And now she's helping my sister, so. And she helped me at my house. So yeah, she's a good painter, but I'm just waiting on my dad to show up. And then we're gonna go eat, y'all. Alright guys, let's hide the rock. Guys, there's no way to film in there because the music's way too loud. I mean, I walked in, I walked back out because my dad's still not here, and I'm like, you know how sensitive my ears are anyway. So yeah, I'm just gonna stand out here and wait on him to get here. Craziness. Hey guys, well, I finished lunch with my dad, and now we're gonna go inside of where I used to work at. Inside Lawn and Garden at Walmart. But I gotta get toothpaste, and we're just gonna walk around and look around. So come along with me. I put my hair up so I could eat without it getting in my hair, and I'm just gonna leave it up. But it's already 50 degrees out here, and tomorrow it's supposed to be 70. So yeah, Tennessee weather, y'all. Dude, they blocked off the doors. I gotta go. I guess I'll go this way. Park somewhere else. I'm just gonna walk up there. It's just easier, even though it's windy. Need one of these. Cute. Wes wants some more pens, but I want to get good ones. I'm gonna get these. They look pretty fancy. Actually, I'm gonna get these because they're $5 and you get 5 pens. I'm gonna try this, y'all. Zero bought my glass, y'all. Alright, y'all, let's go clean a bathroom. Alright, guys, I'm out of Walmart. Bought what I needed. I bought some mousse for my hair whenever I don't feel like drying it. And I've been needing that. Toothpaste. And yeah, you saw what I bought. And I also got this. Dude, I got the wrong one. Dang it, it's not zero. Oh well, I already opened it and I bought it. So yeah, there goes my blood pressure. Oh well. It is what it is. I thought it actually tasted better than the zero. And I even seen the zero. I guess I didn't pay attention. I grabbed the wrong one. But yeah, the zero, you can usually only find it at Taco Bell restaurants. Alright. Let's drive down the road and go clean a stubborn old lady's bathroom. She ain't gonna like me, but I'm gonna do it. Because I'm just trying to be helpful, you know? I mean, I love her even though she hurts my feelings most of the time. And you know this. Let's go on. And I think that's the last time I'm going to eat at Peppo's. It's not as good as it used to be. And the music's so extremely loud. It's stupid. You can't even talk to each other. I mean, I'm going to meet my dad for lunch because I want to see him and I never get to talk to him as much as I want to, and we can't even hear each other talk. So yeah, that's the last time I'll probably go there for a while. I think next time he said we're going to go to Michael's. I've never been there before, but I'll take you along with me when we do. My hair is crazy, but I don't care. I just made it home, y'all. I cleaned her bathroom, and she tried to pay me $10. I was like, I'm not taking your money. You're my mama, and I'm just being nice. And I'll see you later. I love you. So, her sister ended up showing up with a few groceries, so I ended up leaving. But yeah, that's my day, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Yeah, this weather just makes me feel better. I like when it's warm, y'all. Well, I gotta get his laundry going. I'm sure it's not dry. Our little dryer is pretty cheap. It was the cheapest one they had at the time. That's all we can afford. So I gotta turn it on 2 times to dry a load of clothes, which it's a big load, so it's a heavy load, so it needs 2 times to dry it. Hey y'all, I'm not gonna do my exercise today since I cleaned Wes's mama's bathroom and I've just been on the go all day. And I'm putting the clothes up here, so yeah, I'm about to sit down and read more of my book. I was going to show you, I redone the little bed in here, and it looks so good. Because, you know, I'd put all my stuffed animals back where they went after Cruz left. I'm going to get me, I think I'm going to move the large Tennessee metal trash can that he has in the man cave bathroom closet, because there's no room in the man cave bathroom for a trash can up here. I might buy one of those little trash cans that says recycling on it. It'd probably be a better fit up here. I mean, I still might use the Tennessee one right now just because I don't have the money. But that's why there's a trash bag on the headboard or whatever, because that's where I put my recycling paper. And I just took that big old bag a few weeks ago, so I'm just trying to fill her back up eventually. But look at this, it's so cute, y'all. So, I like it. I know it's kind of extreme, but everybody's in their own little group. I got all the Christmas ones right here. And yeah. The kitty don't feel good. She just threw up all her food, and it was solid. So that's what you have to deal with when your cat gets older. Because she overeats, or she'll eat too fast and just swallow it, and it's solid. But, I mean, she is almost 16, so I don't get mad at her anymore, because that's just part of it. When you have an animal, they do things. And yeah. Once again, I'm saying and yeah a lot. But I think I am going to end this vlog. It's a long one, so I'll probably cut the video in 2, just so y'all don't get bored, because it's a long video. It'll probably be like an hour or something crazy. I was glad to see my dad today. And, I mean, when it's pretty outside, he just puts you in a good mood. Even though it's still kind of chilly and kind of windy, it was still nice. By the time I got on the road and headed home, it was nice. But I hope you like my video, and don't forget the Lord God above, He loves you. He sent His Son to die on the cross for your sins. And I thank you for watching my videos and liking and subscribing. And I love you too, guys. Tabby Toe out.